Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire, where today we are gonna be going in as the Defect. I'll talk a little bit about last episode. So, last run was a pretty good run. We got Pandora's Box early, which we essentially won the lottery. And I wish that I was able to focus more on that aspect of it, because it really did hand us the victory just on the first thing that happened in the game. Unfortunately, the episode was also plagued with technical issues. I had trouble with my controllers. I'll talk about that in a bit. And it was also overshadowed by just my feelings about the silent. The deeper we get into the game, the worse the more difficult these ascensions get. I think the silent is just gonna suck more and more, especially the first act, because the silent is so bad that unless you get extraordinarily lucky, you're not even getting past Act 1. And if you limp past Act 1, then you're probably gonna die halfway through Act 2. And if you limp through Act 2, you're probably dying in Act 3. I mean, listen, as good as last run was, we got so many awesome cards early on, we were still getting screwed because we never found acrobatics, right? We were still at the mercy of this uncomfortably large card collection that we were running around with, and just hoping that we draw good cards at the right time. And sometimes that just didn't happen. We got lucky with the relics. Pandora's Box was nice, Buffer was very nice, Mummified Hand was nice. But see, here's the problem. As much as I would have loved to focus on how lucky we got, in the back of my mind, I was like, it made me feel worse, because I was thinking, oh wow, so this is the kind of luck you need to make the silent early game actually fun. You need to find Pandora's Box and then get the 1 in 1,000 that we did. So as much as I would have liked to lean into that, just the contrast with what I know our next 5, 6, 7, 8 silent runs are gonna be like was just, it actually made me feel even worse. That might not make sense to you, but if you've played as many silent runs as I have, especially the failures that I haven't even shown you, then you'll understand what I mean, right? So that was one part, but unless everybody who's ever played this game has missed something, I just don't think the silent has what it takes to be. It's just not fun. The silence has no damage, and not even any interesting form of defense. And you know what? Let's not dwell on it. Today's episode, we're going to be playing as the Defect, a character which, even in runs that fail, it's still fun because the Defect has nice early damage, good, interesting mechanics. So we'll get into that. One other thing, I was having issues with my controller. So I have 3 controllers. And the controller that I was using last session in the beginning had a very weird issue. Well, it had some issues with the left thumbstick, but those issues could be fixed by just adjusting the dead zones. It had this other weird issue, which I never noticed because in no other game has it been relevant, is that when you press the Y button, sometimes it registers as 2 quick presses. And so the issue was, every time in the middle of combat, if you're confirming something, you do it by pressing Y. I'd press Y, and then it would press Y again, and Y is also the button to pass your turn. Which, yes, okay, the controller was messing up, but that should not be the UI. That you just, the same button used to confirm is also the button that just ends your turn. So even if you have a functioning controller, it's very easy to accidentally press the same button twice. So that was annoying. So then I switched out for a different controller, and then that other controller had a weird issue where how do I even describe this? So at a couple of times during the video, my microphone stopped working, and I could not, for the life of me, figure out why that happened. During the episode, also my controller stopped working, and you even heard the excuse me, the audio alert. You know, the sound of a USB device being unplugged and then plugged back in. So what was happening was something was causing the controller to stop working, and when the controller stopped working, it would disable everything else on my computer that was plugged in via USB, which included my mic, which included my mouse. I tested this afterwards, and I was like, okay, this controller, something is going very wrong with it. We're just never going to touch it again. So I'm back to the controller I had right at the start of the series. I did some stuff which hopefully should fix the stick drift that I was experiencing. So anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying there's a, you know, that hopefully this episode is going to be better, right? So last episode I was going up against my prejudices against the silent, and also, you know, my technological devices revolting against me. Today's episode, hopefully, is going to be a little bit better. We're going to be playing as the Defect, and I like the idea of a random rare relic. Jiria could be pretty good. If we have nothing good to upgrade, but we are going to have some things that do need upgrading. Okay, so this is pretty good. This means we can avoid damage. Let me just make sure I have the browser closed. I do. Okay. So do a bit of this action. Did we... Alright. Now you're trying to hit me, so I'll just do a bit of this action. And I'll just hit you again, and you're almost dead. And now you are dead. Self-repair is interesting. I actually will take it. This time around, I will take it. I'll take the golden idol, and I'll just take the 18 damage, right? Synergizes well with us taking self-repair, and I don't think we go to a shop. I think we go to the left path towards this this campfire. We will remove a card from our deck, and it's just got to be a defend. And now we just fight this dude. Alright. Just play self-repair, get it done. So we took 2 damage. Okay. Well, this kind of sucks. Taking 12. Well, we're gonna heal a little bit, but it's not a good fight for us. Recursion is interesting. I guess I'll take it. Jiria, I feel like that's a bit of a waste of a starting relic. Out of me. I don't think there's any way to trade it for anything else. Alright, well. Terrible starting turn. Maybe we'll get lucky with the 50. No. We got unlucky with the 50-50. And now we took out this guy. Skim is pretty good. I guess you do take Skim. And against you, a nice early zap. You know what? Oh, I messed up. I didn't want to hit him. Did not want to hit him. What I wanted to do was zap, skim, and let's see if we draw self-repair. We don't. So let's not even try and hit him. Let's play self-repair. And I guess there's no reason not to just start taking him down. Buffer would have been nice. Guess I'll just play machine learning. 2 strikes. How about we just block a little bit? I'll even take this. We could hologram back a zap, which we probably should just do. Let's zap you, let's recursion, defend, and punch you. And next turn he's going to be debuffing us. I think we will be able to kill this guy. Because we need to do what? Yeah, I think he's just dead. But we are also pretty badly injured. We healed a little bit. Nunchaku. I don't think you take any of these. We gotta dodge the burning elite because we'll just die. We got gold and we got a bit of strength. Decent. We'll remove some more trash, and at this point, I think this run is kind of fizzling out. We didn't really get the kind of luck we needed. Let's skim, see what happens. That's interesting. Let's just block. Yeah, I think these guys are actually probably just gonna kill us. We're gonna die to a bunch of lice. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. This run is over. You know what? Yep. GG. GG. You know what? No, I'm not even upset. We got a pretty mediocre relic, and we lost all our gold, couldn't really do anything in the shop. So we'll take this, and then we'll try and see what sort of elites we can snipe. And there's a pretty good path that I see ahead of me, which I will take. We'll even go to an early shop. Capacitor I will take. All for one, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I didn't want to take a curse. I disagree. Let's see what gets upgraded. Honestly, that's fine. Smiling Mask is fantastic. Now then. Upgrade for sure. Zap dual cast. So we can get value out of all for one. And now do we go for a shop and then 2 more upgrades? Is there a way to... So we can... There's no way to snipe multiple elites. But we should just snipe out an elite. I think it's the responsible thing to do. We'll save money. We'll save our money. Shuriken is great. Now all we need is, you know what? Any zero cost attack is perfect for us. You know what? We found some gold. Can we, Alright. You know what? That's fine. I was expecting a fight. Ooh, now we do get Omamori. Alright, so this is going to be our final fight. That's, you know, free essentially. FTL 100%. This is the zero cost build in action. And we even get some nice fairy in a bottle. Fantastic luck. Snecko Oil can fuck off. Do we want to fight an elite? Is an interesting question. I mean, we have Fairy in a Bottle, we've got Block Potion. I wanted to double block. That was a misclick. Upgraded. You know what? FTL. Go for the eyes. Upgraded strike is pretty good. If we could just get claw. You know what? Charge battery is pretty decent. I will take it. Now, do I want to upgrade something, make it 0 cost, or do I want to fight an elite? I want to upgrade FTL, and I want to upgrade dual cast. So I'm going to skip this elite, because I think these upgrades are more important. Like, upgrades in general are just really important, as much as I would have liked to... Ooh, this is nice. Scrape is fantastic. Okay, so this is the 0 cost build. Grade 2. Nah, I think we gotta just remove a card and buy Scrape. So remove a Defend, buy Scrape. Do you want Deep Breath? Ooh, this could be all for one. Sadistic Nature. No, then we wouldn't have had Scrape, right? Yeah. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, how often are we debuffing? Only go for the eyes. I don't. Nah, I don't know about that. But this is a 0 cost thing that would get drawn by all for one. You know what? I think we gotta take Deep Breath. Draw 2 cards. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna upgrade Deep Breath. And now we're going in to fight Hexaghost. I think you gotta Scrape. You gotta Zap. You gotta Charge Battery. Hit him once, or do we just... Let's just do this, see what we draw. FGL useless, but we gain strength. Dual cast is decent. And just like that, we have 4 energy this turn. Alright, got it. You gotta Zap. Yeah, I think you play Capacitor just to get it out of there. I mean, we can play literally all our cards. So that's made him weak. And that's most of his damage blocked. Now, all for one should be played before we Scrape, because Scrape will shuffle our piles. So you do all for one. Then you do a nice FTL. I think you gotta just do a dual cast. Gotta do a Zap. Now the order in which we draw things, or the order in which we play cards, it's almost like playing the Watcher. You gotta Scrape before you do Deep Breath, just to see what you can get. FTL, kind of a waste, but it's fine, because now we draw Scrape again, which gives us more strength, which gives us more lightning, and dual cast. And just like that, he's only doing 4 damage. Putting trash in our deck, admittedly, but you know, gaining even more strength. Okay. I think we stumbled into a really good build. Alright, so you gotta do the scrape first. Then you do deep breath. Then you scrape again. Then you zap, you dual cast. And then you block most of his damage. And you punch him, you gain more. I mean, he's toast. And you're just dead. We didn't even take that much damage. Now then, reboot. It's like a single use but more powerful version of deep breath. I think you do take... Do we take fission? That will just take... We'll just take reboot. This is the zero cost build. We definitely don't want Velvet Choker. We'll take Philosopher's Stone. No. What am I doing? We'll take Cursed Key. This might be the only time that I got Cursed Key and Omamori early enough to get full value out of it. Alright, so I think I see a pretty good path. So we'll go this way. These guys. Ugh. Hideous. Okay, this kind of sucks. We can just block all their damage and hit somebody once. Because hitting somebody twice, it won't knock anybody out of the sky. I'll hit him, I guess. Now then. This is an interesting prospect. So let's do a bit of this action. Play the charge battery. Don't reboot yet. Well, we're gonna have to just play all for. Okay, so. Alright, now all for one on this guy. Draws our attacks, which knocks him out of the sky. Then we can do a bit of zap action. Deep breath to draw more stuff that we cannot play. Reboot to just draw a bunch of cards that we mostly cannot play. Just hit this guy, I guess. And now we end our turn, and I'd say that's some pretty good action. That's some damn good action, except that we're getting massacred on this turn. We didn't take that much damage, but it was still pretty bad. Let's do a bit of a deep breath action. Let's hit this guy just 3 times. Knock him out. And that's just killed them. I took an annoying little bit of damage. Do we take auto shields? I think you do take auto shields. Oh no, we want to do long turns. Yeah, we don't take auto shields. It's a dangerous game that we're playing. And we want to go this way. See, like this guy. We'd like to do as much upfront damage as we can. Now he's gonna give himself 25 block, and he's gonna try to do a little bit of damage. There's all for one. We have a bunch of things. Unfortunately, 3 or fewer cards. Did it? Did it draw something? Maybe it did. I'll just play Capacitor so that it no longer gets drawn. And we took him out. Dex Potion, I don't think so. I think you just gotta take every 0 cost that you find. Except, fuck. Except we're running a 0 cost build and then we run into fucking Snecko, dude. From my draw pile into your hand. Look, this is... Wait, what? A skill from my draw pile. Okay, so it only applies to the skills. It doesn't apply to all for one. I mean, I will just do this. Motherfucker. I guess we gained a bit of strength. Okay. I mean, Scrape is now 0 cost. Charge battery is 0 cost. Energized. Well, like, I guess just hit him with an upgraded strike. Taking 6 damage. Again! Man, what the fuck? Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, and then... I guess... Guess I'm just doing deep breath. Hey, FTL is still working. All right. Gotta make him weak. Then all for one brings back FTL. I'll take this damage. Oh man, this sucks so much. Motherfucker, dude. We have Fairy in a bottle. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? We just need to draw some source of damage. There we go. Get fucked, dude. Get absolutely fucked. And another scrape could be an interesting idea. I think 1 scrape is enough. I think 1 scrape is enough. Smiling Mask is pretty good. Forethought? This is 0 cost? From your hand to the bottom of your draw? Make all for 1... Oh, no, then we can't play it. Interesting idea. Violence? Do we just do that? I think we gotta just remove a bit more trash. And Forethought, I don't think so. I think we leave it for now. Early reboot incoming. Deep breath incoming. We will cast, charge up this here battery and defend and strike this man. It's a pretty bad first turn. We discarded all for 1. He survives with 1 health. And now we've been hexed. I mean, we'll do this. Because this is more damage. Wait, what? No, we'll do this. Now we're oh god, dude. I'm just gonna eat this damage. Jesus, dude. Alright. Attack. 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 All for one. Attack. 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 And now she's dead. Or he's... Streamline is an idea. I don't think we take it. Okay, we need to upgrade FTL and Scrape and Reboot, I think, all of them. But I'll do FTL first. Okay, early capacitor just to get it out of my face. Zap. Go for them, their eyes. Just reboot. All for one is fucking useless. Okay. Let's guaranteed kill one of these jokers and charge battery. Now next turn he's going to be doing a heavier attack, like 22 damage, yep. Nothing in our discard, okay, well, what... shuffle your discard, pile into your draw. We want to keep all for one. So let me do this. Then let me scrape. Then let me do deep breath. Well, let me do this first. Then let me do deep breath. I should have probably done all for one. But actually, we can just do this, and he's just dead. Okay. Energy potion, another go for the eyes. I'm just gonna take every zero cost that shows up. I'm gonna avoid elites like the plague, and I need to upgrade scrape and reboot. I'll do reboot first. All right, Centennial Puzzle is decent. Gives us, I mean, draw if something bad happens. And I think we need to... I think we need to go to this shop. Bag of marbles. It's basically us cashing in our Omamori now, as opposed to at the next chest. We just gotta make sure that we don't open the next chest, which should be fine. Is there anything that I want to duplicate? There are things I would like to duplicate, but this is very expensive. Sadistic nature? How often am I debuffing? We could blind? I don't know, man. I'd rather just have attacks. Like, we can play this and get it out. And then... We are debuffing quite often, actually. I will take sadistic nature. Mod, how are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Like, are you fucking serious right now? Is the game Does the game have an internal thing that checks, ooh, does this guy, how many zero costs does this guy have? Let's give him multiple Snecko fights. Because it feels like that's what's fucking going on. Get fucked, dude. Get absolutely fucked. You absolute cretin. Okay, I'm just punch you. Go for these here eyes. Debuff you again, do more damage. That's 8 We might just die. Well, we're probably gonna lose our fairy in a bottle. Well, at least we're blocking all of his damage. So, what's the best way to do this? Go for the eyes. There's no way for us to do... Okay, whatever, dude. Now he's doing a big hit. You know what? This could help us tremendously. Fuck off. Motherfucker, dude. Ugh. Are you serious, dude? Get fucked, you piece of garbage. You piece of actual garbage trash. Do I want to take charge battery? Nah, I don't want to take it. I can fight these guys for red mask. Do I have enough? I'll fight them, but I will reserve the right to just redo this fight if it goes poorly enough. So I'll just hit this guy. Alright. Hit you again. We can take out Bear. No Bear, and I'm actually gonna pop my energy potion just to use these things. Ah, you dick. Ah. Okay, red mask. We can get our energy potion back. You know what? I'm gonna take beam cell. What are the odds of us getting through this fight without popping fairy in the bottle? The answer is 0. It's exactly 0. It is exactly 0, because we're gonna get killed. And in fact, we took even more damage. Alright. We gotta be intelligent about this. All your cards into your draw pile. Well, I mean, I guess we might as well do both of these. I'll do this first. Beam cell. Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. Zap. Dual cast. Okay. If we had some garbage luck with Snecko showing up. We're gonna have to rest, dude. I guess this guy is the best, probably. We did get a bit of action going on. Let's dual cast. I'll do charge battery and then I'll reboot. Vulnerable. Now we do all for one. Beam cell again. Keep you vulnerable for days. Keep you weak for days. And that's nearly 100 damage on turn 1. Our damage will just keep ramping up. And let's just focus on the guy in the back. You know what? I'll just use this to get it out. All for one. Could be a huge play. It wasn't. But we can get deep breath back. So, turn ain't over yet. We can get scrape. Or charge battery for next turn. Let's go all in with a scrape. FTL. Zap. And finally, we're taking how much damage? 14. Let's just keep hitting the guy in the back. Gain even more strength. And let's... sadistic nature would have been so much more useful earlier. Okay. I think we can kill the guy. Because look at all this damage. Okay. Do we take fission? It does exhaust. Let me take a sip of water. Do we take buffer? I feel like buffer is a bit of a trap. It's remove all your orbs, but if you upgrade it, it instead is evoke. It evokes all your orbs. I think fission is a good play. Strikes and defends, or transform 3 and upgrade. I'll just take Pandora's box again. We got scrape. I mean, hyper beam situationally is useful. White noise. Or wait, what were our other options? Sorry, I'll probably keep Pandora's box because the second scrape is actually, at this point, I'll take it. Busted crown, nah, we would still like to pick up, you know, claws and things like that. I'll just stick with Pandora's box. And the cards, motherfucker. Of course, we run into Time Eater on our zero cost run. I think this would be a mistake, would it? Nah, let's just hit him hard. We'll kill him with our attacks. And he's just dead. Now we need to start removing things that we don't need from our deck. I'm gonna get rid of Blessing of the Forge just for another Fire Potion. An upgraded Beam Cell. I'm just gonna take that. You know what? Loop can just go. I don't care. That's actually good. It thins out our deck. Madness makes things 0 cost, so this is actually very good. And things that ooh, Claw is really, really nice as well. I think you do take Orrery, and you just take Orrery and Fair in Your Bottle. So let's get rid of this. And by Orrery, let's see what 0 costs we can put in. Recursion? Or Fission? I feel like we'll get more mileage out of removing our orbs. So if we have... Well, let's look at the others first. Buffer isn't... Man, where are all my 0 costs, dude? There's an upgraded Claw. Okay, this is already worth it. And... I think you do take Vision as well. Because it gains us energy as well, and we don't take the others. Ooh, and we just gain a bunch of gold. So the final shop is going to be pretty exciting. Now there are things that we would like upgraded. White noise. Don't care. Oh, amplify. We could upgrade fission. Sadistic nature could be pretty good. Upgrading scrape could be pretty good. I'm actually gonna upgrade scrape and then fission. Actually, I'll do white noise. Make it 0 cost because we have 2 scrapes, right? All right. Hyper beam is an interesting idea. Do we just do early hyper beam? Do I want to dual cast or do I want to do fission? Let's do fission. Hang on. If I do rainbow and then fission, it's even better. Because +2 and then we get 3. It's actually not better. What we can do is fission. Go for the eyes. Hyper beam is an attack, so I will do it. And we do gain strength out of that. All for one. Alright, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Alright, is fusion worth it? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. We do want to go to the final shop. So we'll get 1 question mark and no elites. And then we cannot take anything out of this final chest. So this madness is actually useless. taking 18 damage. Okay, make something 0 cost, and that has become Scrape. That's very exciting. You know, I'll play this as well. Buffer is amazing. So... capacitor just to get it gone. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize we could have like 6 orbs. Like, well, we'll have like 4 orbs. So zap. And then I do just want to upgrade Fission, because it's... Alright. Alright. I should have done this way differently. I should have done that earlier. Now, a lot of our 0 costs are in our discard, so we should do this. Yeah, I think this guy's about to have a bad time. Let's hit him with a bit of this action. And even his malleable armor is gonna start struggling. Now we do a charge battery. Just because, should I do a fission? Let's do a fission while we have it. That was useless. Now we draw 6 cards. We gotta get Amplify out of our deck. Just not a fun enemy to deal with. Oh yeah, and that was Buffer helping us out as well. I think we might just die to the time eater, but you know, it was a fun run regardless. We have a bit of damage scaling. But not enough, I don't think. Doom and Gloom. I don't think so. We gotta skip this chest. Well, yeah, we're just skipping this chest. I was gonna say, well, let's see what's inside. No. I'm not putting myself through this. First, do this. You know what? This is a good idea. Oh, only if the enemy is intending to attack does it debuff. So hit him hard, but not that hard. Could have used my potion, probably should have used my potion. It's too late for self-repair. These guys I don't mind so much. Amplify, it would be useless to make Amplify free. I'll just do a nice... You know, let's do a Madness. I had a 50-50 of making Hyper Beam free. Instead, it gave us Garbage Trash. Alright, got really lucky killing that guy in the back. Oh, you're still alive? Well, not anymore. I don't think you take any of this, so... I'd very much like to upgrade fission. We've got 2 fissions. I'll upgrade one of them. Oh, we got 2 shops. This is actually pretty good. We can do 2 card removals. Okay, now here's the thing. Is it worth buying a membership card? It would save us 50 gold. Plus over 100. 50 gold plus over 100, so it will pay for itself, depending on what's in the next shop. Okay. So we got to, buy it first. Now that puts us at what? Wait, oh, it doesn't affect. It doesn't affect card removal prices. Oh, I didn't realize that. Hang on a second. Excuse me, let me... What? On all products. So I guess card removal, it's a service, not a product. Okay, that makes sense. So then we don't buy this. We'll just buy regular price relic in the next shop. So what's one thing that we just want gone is amplify. It's just not going to be worth it waiting for it to show up on the right turn. Just get it gone. Just get it gone. It makes our deck better to have that trash out of our deck. And then I think we gotta hope that something good shows up here. Cards that exhaust come back 50... I don't know about that. Another reboot? I don't know about that. More strength is an idea. I think more strength ultimately is better than a fire potion. Okay, vision. Should we get rid of the unupgraded vision? Should we maybe... What do we want to remove? Hyper Beam? Yeah, Hyper Beam, I think we just gotta get rid of that. Because we're not going to be playing it that often. And then we gotta buy something. So out of these potions, random colorless card and strength potion has to be the play. So I'll do this and this. And I don't think you take Jack of all trades. I don't think you even take reboot. I think you just go here. What do we upgrade? Or do we want to rest? Man, I think I'm just gonna rest. As annoying as that is. Maybe it'll help me last one more turn against this Joker. So we can make Scrape free. I'm an idiot. I should have used my strength potion right at the beginning. That's why I bought it. Because we're going to be playing a lot of attacks. If we do +2 damage on all of them, that could be pretty good. You know what, Chrysalis has given us some decent stuff. I will still make scrape free. That's 6 cards played already. You know what? I will do this. That's 24 damage incoming. We've only done 75 damage to him. He's kind of murdering us. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. We got, like, we need buffer or something. Motherfucker, what are you doing? Are you serious? So he's gonna... No, he's not gonna kill us. We're gonna survive with 1 health. No, he killed us! What, dude? Man. This fucking sucks. Guess I'll just gain even more block. And let's try and, I don't know, hit him a few more times. Get... Maybe gain some more strength. What's the heaviest thing we can hit him with? Should we just gain more? No, more orb slots aren't gonna do anything for us. Ah, he gains his strength before he attacks. That's a... Well, we're dead. Well, we're dead. Why do we die? Because we ran into this motherfucker. Well, okay, so just a quick little note. My initial goal when I started recording was to show you the entire session from when I started playing to when I beat this Ascension, just to show you, you know, how long it can take. The problem is that it ended up taking 4.5 hours. That's how long the session was in total. You know, initially I was thinking about uploading it all anyway, but it ended up being so long that I don't think it's reasonable to put all of that in a single video. It would have to be at a minimum 2 separate videos, and I didn't want the series numbering to get out of sync, because I wanted there to be like 1 episode for the Ironclad, then 1 for the Silent, then 1 for the Defect. So for that reason, I've decided to unfortunately cut out a lot of stuff and skip straight to the winning run right now. In the runs that I've cut out, nothing interesting happened. It was mainly just me going for either lightning builds or claw builds, and then those builds just not working. I've left the first run in, even though it failed, because at least there was some interesting stuff going on. And we would have won if it wasn't for the Time Eater, right? So the build was good. It's just that, you know, Time Eater makes certain fights unwinnable, even if you have a good build, because he just sucks, right? He just sucks. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to give you this quick little note as we transition to the final run. Now. Hologram, the dual cast, I guess. Dual cast isn't free. He has to take. I think we're dead now. We went as long as we could. But it's the end of the line. It's the end of the road. We almost survived, but not quite. Another failure. Go back in. I don't like any of these. Let's see if the random rare card is better. I don't like that. Let's see. Well, what was the other option? Bag of Preparation is decent. It's decent. Alright. Let's do a bit of that action. Claw? Alright. Let's just get some trash out of our deck. Okay. Maybe I should have channeled something. Don't really care though. Okay, a second claw. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. FTL? Or Ball Lightning? Let's go FTL. It's gotta be Glacier. Oh, is it, what am I talking about? Am I insane? It's gotta be All for One and Glacier. Okay. I'm very happy with how that went. Let's transform a card and see what happens. I don't like that, so let's instead remove a card. Okay. Alright, now we gotta start making things free. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think he's dead. Without taking any damage, there we go. That's all, that's Shuriken as well. Now let's not fuck this. Let's not fuck this up. Let's ride this all the way to glory. Dual cast, make that free. Then we gotta upgrade FTL. Do we want to hit another elite or do we want to go question marks? I think we want to go question marks. That is great. Shop has nothing for us. We can afford literally nothing. So that's one question mark. That's kind of wasted. But it's not the worst. We desperately need to get like one more energy so that we can play Glacier and All for One. We'll do this, and then we'll hit this guy. So we got a bit of defense, we got a bit of offense. We just need energy. We don't take any of these. Okay. This sucks. This really sucks. So let's just take out two of these. And let's block. And we're actually almost blocking all their damage. Okay. We don't take any of those. What do we want to upgrade now? It's gotta be FTL. Now, against Slime Boss... I'm feeling a lot better about this one. Do we do a double attack? Are we gonna put him below 75 if we do that? We could do triple attack, that'll put him at 78. We can hit him once. And then that'll put him at 84. If we hit him once more, that'll put him at 77. And it hasn't done anything. Okay, this is good. That has interrupted him. This is a good split. Let's try and mess up the guy who's trying to attack us. Okay. Okay. This is pretty good. You get our stuff back. You. Hit you, and you're just dead. Now we would love to get anything that gives us one more energy. I don't want any of these. Honestly, I think you take Busted Crown. Because we've got the cards we need to win the game. We just need to remove cards that we don't need, and we need to upgrade a few more cards. Alright, that's pretty good. And the extra early draw is also nice because we have so many zero costs. So now we can do fun stuff like we can play Glacier and All for One. Not that it makes much of a difference, but I'll do it anyway. I don't think you take self-repair. I don't think you mess with this nonsense. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's do a nice early Glacier. And let's just hit you a little bit. We're not going to be taking damage. Alright, now we do a bit of this action, a bit of this action. Then we do that. We're still drawing. Alright. Alright, and now we killed you without taking damage. Yeah, I don't think we take that. Yeah? That just seems pretty good. And now, what do we want to upgrade? Glacier, probably? Or do we want to go for an Elite? I think we still want to go for question marks. To try and get card removals. Because Elites could give us, you know, lucky... stuff, could give us lucky What are they called? Relics? Don't know why I was blanking on such a basic term. Could give us lucky relics. But... I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill... So we're taking 18 damage. If we kill the back guy, we'll still be taking 18 damage. But then we'll have one less problem for next turn. I guess let's just cash in the Dark Orb. If I'd played this a little bit better, I could have gone through this taking 0 damage. I was also really annoyed that the oh my god, the Glacier just never showed up. I don't think you take that. We gotta upgrade Glacier. I kind of want to fight an elite, but I also really want a card removal. We'll get a card removal for sure. What if we fight this elite, then try and go towards 2 different shops? I don't know if that's a good idea. But we've got to fight this person regardless, right? So let's just do that. Oh my god, dude, where's my Glacier? Let me try that a different way. I don't actually no. I don't think there was a better way to do that because we'd be losing too much if we do like all for one FTL, and then we don't even know what we draw. So you know what? It's fine. It's fine this way. Gain strength. Let's just cash this in. I could have hit him one more time. Yeah, Glacier shows up when we don't fucking need it anymore, dude. Well, he's dead next turn, but some nonsense happened along the way. And because so much nonsense happened, I'm not comfortable fighting an elite. Do we want to do charge battery? I don't want to do charge battery. I don't want to dilute my deck. I just want to go for question mark. Sure. I don't want that. I'll keep my money. Listen. Next time. I guess the relics you are gonna get are just hard-coded. Okay, well... Well, now we know. Or I guess I kind of already knew that. A little bit. Yeah. This, then do Glacier, then do all for one on you. I guess I'll just... Do I cash in my Dark Orb or do I wait? I'll wait this time. Alright, so you... I mean, I'll do this. This. Hit you a couple different times. So... I will do this. And we're just gonna win. Okay. Hologram is crucial. A second FTL is an interesting idea. Runic capacitor is an interesting idea. Also an interesting idea is just removing defend. And now do I take runic capacitor I think you do take runic capacitor, even at the cost of not being able to do a card removal, just because the extra orb slots are kind of important. Okay. There's all for one. Let me dual cast. Then we're still drawing, I guess. That's pretty good. Now I'll do this. Now I'll evoke. Twice on you. No longer taking damage. And I think we can just kill you. Yeah, we don't take that. Now, what do we want to upgrade? Hologram. So I think that works out pretty nicely. We'll fight these guys. Let's try and take out Bear. We'll play the Glacier. And we'll hologram. This is a pretty bad turn. I'll just hologram Zap, I guess. I could have gotten Shuriken to trigger if I'd done it differently. So now he's reduced our defense, and now all for one is not where we need it to be. Fuck. Well, here's one thing we can do. Is I can liquid memories all for one. I can even just escape this fight. It brings back you. You're dead. No Bear. Okay, and let's dual cast. And even if you had survived, you wouldn't be doing any damage. We had to use a potion, but I feel pretty good about doing that. Any urgent upgrades? Honestly, just give me HP. Terrible start once again. Once again, a terrible start. guess just Glacier, all for one. And then don't play the dual cast. Oh, that sucked tremendously, but here's the thing we can do. Hologram, all for one. Just hit this guy. That time it didn't give us anything, that's okay. I'm just gonna cash in my dual cast, I think. Take somebody out. I'll just take out his friendo and then I'll hit his other friendo. Because now we're blocking most of this damage. Alright. Unfortunately, we've drawn both hologram and all for one. Right, I'm just gonna leave myself at 3 orbs each. So now he's trying to fuck off, dude. Where's all my stuff? Okay. Bring back. I should have brought back the upgraded claw, but whatever. You are mine. Now next turn he's gonna be trying to bring his friends back. Fucking hell, dude. Seriously? I mean, we're probably gonna win this fight. And now they're gonna be doing 10 damage. Oh, what is this? 37. We can bring back dual cast. What is this? Draw, dude. That's 57 damage. I think he's probably dead soon. Like, we are also dead right now. But we've won, because we can hologram all for one. This is why this is the Holy Trinity, by the way, is you can do stuff like this. This is why you need all 3 of these in your deck if you want to be sure you're gonna win. You know what? Core Surge is decent. It can help us out from some really tricky situations. Runic Dome can help us do hologram, all for one, and glacier all in the same turn. Alternatively, Slaver's Collar can help us do all of that while you know what, I'm just gonna take Runic Dome. Donu and Deka, we know exactly what Donu and Deka do, right? So it doesn't matter that much if we don't see what their intent is on every turn. Okay, alright, so what do we need to upgrade? Honestly, most of our important things are already upgraded. We want card removals pretty desperately. So I think this path that has 1, 2, 3, 4 question marks and a shop. This path has 1, 2, 3 question marks, 4 question marks and an elite and a shop. This has potentially 2 shops and 3 question marks. I'll do the 2 shops and 3 question mark path. This is a little scary because we don't know who's doing what. I can just hologram Glacier, which might not be a bad idea. Okay. Alright, now we're going to be taking heavy damage. Ugh, okay. Unfortunately, a bunch of trash has happened. Gonna have to do this. Also, unfortunately. Now we can do Glacier. Let's do... Yeah, let's do Glacier all for one. All for one on you. We're gaining block. So I'll do this. And now we're no longer taking damage. And now we can do this. We took a lot of damage, but that was a pretty bad fight for us. I don't think we take that. Which way do we go? We go to the guaranteed shop. We're gonna have a couple fights along the... Fuck off, dude. Ugh. Alright. Alright. And we just do this. And I'm just gonna dual cast right now. I'm gonna I'm gonna hologram and hopefully not take damage. I don't think we took damage. I'm gonna dual cast and again hopefully not take damage. Alright, this is pretty good. And he's dead. I don't think we took damage from that fight. I will absolutely take an extra claw. Now we gotta go for a very specific path. Alright, so... Alright. Alright, we'll just bring back a claw. Now we'll all for one all of these things. Now the real question is, are we going to be able to kill this guy? I'll just use Core Surge to get it out of my face. Actually, I think we might be kind of fucked. Because I don't think we did enough damage to him this time. No, I guess we did. I guess we did. We have 2 more. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him. We're gonna have to dual cast now. Alright, there's 1 claw. And again, he's not getting through, but we also didn't kill him. I'll take the fruit juice, I'll drink it right away. And Orichalcum? Now we just gotta remove this final defend. Now we gotta start getting strikes out of our deck. I'll try, and if the fight is going really badly, I'll cheese it and I'll undo. The scary thing about not seeing enemy intentions is you don't know if, like, you're maybe about to lose the fight. But if they start punching through our defense, and it feels very scary. Do I take the... No, this... We save it for the Dono and Deca fight. Oof. Ugh. Disgusting. We do have all for one now, though. That was stupid. That was stupid. I should have seen that was coming. Glacier, sir. Just do that, get it out of the way, get this out of the way. I won't use any powers. Use the claw. Use this claw. Hologram back the glacier. Now do all for one. Now just do that, I guess. Do this. And no way he's punching through all of this armor. Ugh. Better be incense burner, actually decent. A second glacier? You know what? I'll take a second upgraded glacier. And I'm just gonna rest, honestly. Okay, we are gonna get another card removal. Get these strikes gone. Now we gotta ask ourselves, are we gonna be able to afford the next shop? Probably not. So given that we're probably not gonna be able to afford the next shop, what do we do? Okay, we have been constricted. Our draw pile is not yet empty. The only thing left is a glacier. I'll do this. I wish we could have avoided his constriction, but I think we might be fine. Just barely fine, I think. Fear Potion is better than... I think it's better than Distilled Chaos. It's gonna be useless against Donu and Deka, but there might be a fight along the way against, I don't know, maybe an elite? Well, there are no more elite fights, but we don't know what's gonna be in these question marks. Mercury Hourglass is fairly useless. Okay, do a bit of this action. We don't know who's doing what. We didn't draw our glaciers because we drew almost all of the trash. We actually drew every single trash card in our deck in our starting hand in this battle. Which is quite something. Okay, they're both gaining strength. That's actually good. It's gotta be double glacier or, you know what? No. Nah, son. It's gotta be a bit of this action. And now you hologram back the all for one. We don't take that. And then we stay on this path. Maybe we get a lucky card removal. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I'll upgrade one of my claws. Because it is good if they do more damage. Because it is more damage over the entire course of a fight. And I'm just gonna hologram back You know what? I'll hologram back me a claw. I think he's gonna be not punching through our armor on this turn. In fact, he was just debuffing us on this turn, which is fine. So this time, give me a bit of this action. Now give me a bit of some glacier action. Now let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's get rid of this. Right, he's probably gonna be punching through our armor this turn. Maybe not. Always hard to say when you cannot see the enemy intents. Let's do, I don't know, some Glacier Zap action. Alright, dude. And then we just do this. Okay. Boot sequence? I don't think so. And it's my least favorite enemy to end. We have no idea what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna end up putting trash in our deck. Which I hope we can stop him from doing that because, like via the artifact. Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. That should not be allowed. You should... That should not be allowed, man. Oh my god, dude. Just bring back the glacier. What a fucking piece of shit this guy is. Motherfucking asshole, man. Oh, and it's... I'm just gonna rest. We never even used our... I should have probably just used our fair potion on that guy. Oh, you know what, at least this is a decent start. Let's just get this out of our deck. Let's do some all-for-one action. And no point in doing a dual cast. We'll just take our... We won't take our regen potion yet. I'll do this. Buffer could be good, but I think better than buffer... Excuse me, better than buffer is orb slots. So that really will improve our defense for the rest of this fight. Fucking parasite. I messed up. I should have brought all for one back. But I'm too tired to redo this run. Honestly, just bring back Glacier. Okay, this is a decent turn for all for one, and I'm just gonna cash in my orb, my dark orb. I think we're fine. We'll take a little bit of damage, but I think we're just fine. With this action, kill you, and now that one of them's dead and we have our defense, we're golden. Do a bit of this, do a bit of this, bring back this, Parasite. Alright. Great movie, by the way, like the Korean movie, Parasite. I forget when it came out. It won the Oscar, and deservedly so. Was my favorite movie of whatever year it came out. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. I just wanted to. I was just really annoyed looking at this card, and I'm like, let's think about something more positive. But you know, something more positive is the fact that we just won. Oh my goodness, this is a 4-hour and 20-minute session. A 4-hour and 20-minute session. Okay. Okay, Ascension mode level 10 unlocked, and is it past midnight? It is just slightly past midnight, but I'm recording this on Friday night slash Saturday... Sorry, Saturday night slash Sunday morning, so it's not like I have to be up early anyway. Let's just end this, take a look at this. Look at how many failed runs we had. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. And you will see why I will cut out things from my videos. I'll leave this one in as a 4-hour video just so that people know. I will put a timestamp to the winning run in case people want to skip to it. But this is what a session looks like when you're just at the mercy of what the game throws at you. We abandoned a lot of these runs, obviously, but a lot of them were also just like not really going anywhere. And we waited until a run where we got good stuff. Good stuff being All for One, Claw. We won with 3 Claws, All for One hologram, and FTL, and 2 Glaciers, and finally a Parasite in our deck as well. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this one. I'm gonna take a... I'm probably just gonna take a break for the entire next week from this game. I mean, I've got other stuff to do as well, so it's not just because of how long this session was, but that is a big part of it. But yeah, until the next time, I hope you enjoyed watching, and until the next time, take care.